what most developers would say is their game's not polished until they really start to get into the later beta phases right before the release. But look at this game.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I mean, the fact that we got back to our blue tent, we'll kind of talk to Linnea about this, just about how the game looks, the visuals, the reason why you would go with certain visuals opposed to others. And I'm going to ask her some really, the difference between artwork and gameplay, and where those two really do collide between the two. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, the cool thing about what we're seeing here with Battlefield 4 is that they're doing their absolute best to make sure that when you hop into the game, you're feeling the diversity, you're seeing the diversity. And by the way, this attack boat, the fact that he hasn't killed everyone on this beach yet is beyond me. Okay, there we go. He's getting there. He's getting there. Okay, he didn't. But there goes his teammates. I mean, man, that attack mode is just vicious. I have no other words to explain it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see who currently is one of the top players right now that we're on board with Bravo 2. He's sitting at 10-1. So it just kind of tells you exactly. Now he's 11-1. He'll just continue to rack up the kills. One of the things, too, is whenever you have two gunners on the attack boat at the same time, it is so incredibly effective because then you've got these 3 different 50 cals, or basically here you have the 25 millimeter shooting here from your main attack boat, but then you have the 50 cals, the machine guns there on the side just going at it.
Yep.
And
you can really tear people up.
You can take out another attack boat so quick.
Yeah.
So
with good positioning as well. And the other cool thing was the storm, right? Because the storm, when the water and the waves get very aggressive, you could use that as cover for your boat.
He's playing this really, really well because if you look at it, the waves out here outside are very treacherous. I mean, we can look at it from different angles, but inside the island, you're going to notice that it's calmer. There's still waves, there's still a little bit of dynamic there, but really, you have to worry about it. So when the storm kicks in, and you want to bob and weave and hide and try to get away from helicopters or the opposition, any type of attack boats, you go to the ocean.
Yeah.
And you get away, you use those waves, you ride the waves, you hide in the trenches of those waves, trying to be able to get away. So we'll kind of look at that exactly and show you. So you can see here in the inside, and take a look here at these waves. You see how they're rolling. There is some waves there, but then you look out here and look how deep. I mean, I'd almost use the term canyons of how deep these will get at times. So there's been a moment too, which is actually kind of awesome. So you see how this water takes over the ship for a moment. I've actually taken my attack boat right over this point. I rode this wave at the same height here the entire time, stayed at the highest point, and rode the wave over the ship at that point. One of the things I was worried about is that I was going to get stuck on it. But we still, just all of these different types of capabilities, that's really possible here.
That's pretty sick. I had no idea that you did that. So
only Battlefield, man. There's so many different things that I've had the capability, the chances to do by playing here in this game. And some of it is those questions, what if? Is this possible? We try it. And one of the first things that Frederick and I, actually it's kind of funny. So Frederick and I, we had a moment. We took a moment, and there's basketballs that are on the basketball court, and we were curious. Even Frederick was curious. Can we move them?
Yeah.
And so we spent 45 minutes moving basketballs to the water to see if they float.
Yeah.
For those of you that are wondering, currently they don't float.
Yeah, they're like rocks.
They're basically painted bowling balls.
Yeah, and I mean, and you were shooting them too, which is the funny part. So you were shooting these basketballs, they weren't blowing up, and they had like black paint underneath it, and you're like, yeah, they're bowling balls. They're lying.
One of the things that was funny about this too, and we'll get off this topic, is that we created a meta game from it. So we were trying to figure out, okay, I'm going to use this much ammo. It's all client side as well. This portion of it, the basketballs on the court are client side, but I could shoot it. I could shoot the same basketball that Frederick sees, even though I don't see it. And so we're creating this like whole meta game. Okay, you attack. I'll look where your last bullet went. Then I'll shoot that same area and watch third person. It's ridiculous. That's enough. We'll stop talking about basketballs in Battlefield 4.
It was awesome.